The following video presentation depicts the life of Edna Myrtle Lason, my grandmother. Born Edna Hansen on October 25, 1914, my grandmother spent her youth in Battle Lake, Minnesota, where her grandparents, Olaf and Britta Jonasson, emigrated from Norway. Raised by her parents, Edwin Julius and Marie Hansen, Edna was active in her church and her school. Shortly after graduating Battle Lake High School in 1933, Edna studied nursing in Chicago, Illinois, then took a train to Washington in 1942 to follow her husband Ken Lason, who had already journeyed to the West Coast. With 2 children at her side and another on the way, Edna made the trek to Everett, Washington, and made it her home for the balance of her life. With a husband who was plagued by health problems most of his life, Edna successfully raised 3 girls. By the time Ken passed away in the 1970s, the girls were grown and had families of their own. Edna immensely enjoyed her growing family, which eventually grew to 13 grandchildren and their families. Edna was blessed with a smile that would light up a room and everyone in it. She would rarely be seen without it. Even in her latter years, she was a spark plug of activity, never ceasing to amaze her children with her persistent energy. When diagnosed with cancer, Edna forged ahead with an attitude that never dimmed. Her smile still gleamed with equal radiance. And even into her final days and hours, she maintained strength of character which outshined even the worst of the pain and the suffering. It was her faith that carried her through the battle. It was her faith that won the war. My grandmother was more than just a mother or a grandmother. She was a friend to all of us. So I dedicate the following song to our friend. The song tells the story of lifelong friends who must go their separate ways, and yet they commit to remain together in their hearts. Whether we're separated in life or separated in death, we may always remain friends in our hearts.
Packing up the dreams God planted in the fertile soil of you. I can't believe the hopes He's granted. Each chapter in your life is through, but we'll keep you close as always. It won't even seem you've gone, 'cause our hearts in big and small ways will keep the love that keeps us strong. And friends are friends forever if the Lord's the Lord of them. And a friend will not say never, 'cause the welcome will not end. And though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. And with the faith and love God's given, springing from the hope we know, we will pray the joy you lived in is the strength that now you show. But we'll keep you close as always. It won't even seem you've gone, fills our hearts in big and small ways. We'll keep the love that keeps us strong. Yeah. Friends are friends forever if the Lord's the Lord of them. And a friend will not say never, 'cause the welcome will not end. Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. And friends are friends forever if the Lord's the Lord of them. And a friend will not say never, 'cause the welcome will not end. Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. To live as friends. Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. No, a lifetime's not too